What's happening, guys? Welcome to Popcorn Factor, and in today's video we're gonna count down upcoming top 15 movies that will release this year. Top 15, Knock at the Cabin. Based on the award-winning novel about two men and their adoptive daughter on vacation who are terrorized by a group of strangers with mysterious motives. This psychological thriller is directed by M. Night Shyamalan with Dave Bautista and Rupert Grint in a leading role. The movie will release in theaters on February 3rd.
The four of us are here.
Top 14, Evil Dead Rise. The fifth film in the Evil Dead franchise is now headed to theaters in April, originally slated to be an HBO Max release in the fall of 2022. The story, which shifts to the city from woods, focuses on two estranged sisters whose reunion is interrupted by the discovery of a mysterious book that summons demons. The film will be a standalone installment without connecting to any of the previous entries, including the 2013 remake, but it promises plenty of blood-soaked thrills.
Here's what she said to me.
Top 13, Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
Okay, chop it off.
Chop it off, let's do it.
Directed by John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, the popular role-playing game gets a shiny reboot. With an all-star cast that includes Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Hugh Grant, Bridgerton breakout star Regine Page, and more. The movie will be released on March 31st.
Quite the opposite.
I know, I was being ironic.
I find irony is a blade that cuts he who wields it most especially.
You're not a lot of fun, are you?
Top 12, The Little Mermaid. This live-action remake of Disney's animated feature with the same title, this film stars Halle Bailey as the titular character. The movie will release on May 26th. Top 11, Extraction 2. Released during the COVID-19 pandemic, Extraction became a huge hit in the streaming platform Netflix, starring Chris Hemsworth, called Extraction, directed by Sam Hargrave and written by Joe Russo. Netflix greenlit a sequel for this hit movie, with all three creators have returned for this sequel, which promises more ridiculous stunts and set pieces you can enjoy from the comfort of your home. The movie will be released on June 26th on Netflix.
You always disbelieve.
I'm not pro.
Top 10, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. This movie makes the return of iconic franchise after Bumblebee's standalone adventure.
I'm not the one to fear, Prime. There is a darkness coming.
The movie's official synopsis deals with a pair of archaeologists stumble into a three-way conflict between different factions of Transformers. The film is loosely based on the Beast Wars storyline and directed by Stephen Caple, with Peter Cullen reprising his role as the voice of Optimus Prime. The movie will be released on June 9th.
You are very menacing. I just want you to know that.
Top 9, Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Sequel to the Shazam, Zachary Levi returns along with his teenage form Billy Batson, played by Asher Angel, and all of his step-siblings who have embraced their superpower.
Children stole the power of the gods. You ripped it from us.
But when new villains Calypso and Hespera, also known as the Daughters of Atlas, arrive, the kids have to learn to work together to defeat them. This movie will release on March 17th.
Ours, come get him! Hey, Khaleesi!
Top 8, Fast X. Directed by Justin Lin, this is the first installment in the two-part finale of the Fast and Furious franchise. The plot is under wraps at the moment. We know that Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, and the rest of the family will be back to do their thing on May 19th. Top 7, The Super Mario Bros. Movie. This iconic Nintendo character is getting a feature film adaptation, with the titular character is being voiced by Chris Pratt.
Okay.
Anya Taylor-Joy is also on board as Princess Peach, while Jack Black and Seth Rogen will voice Bowser and Donkey Kong, respectively, and Charlie Day will play Luigi.
Look at us! We're adorable!
Directed by Aaron Horvath, Michael Jelenic, the movie will be released on April 7th.
Yes! Come on, Mario! Our big...
Skrulls are the bad guys.
Top 6. The Marvels. Marvel Studios plans to release 5 movies in 2023, with The Marvels among them. Sequel to the 2019 Captain Marvel, this movie features Ms. Marvel, Monica Rambeau, and Carol Danvers. Directed by Nia Da Costa, this movie will be released on July 28th.
To all of this.
Scott Lang. You're an Avenger.
Top 5. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
But you've lost a lot of time. Like me.
Sequel to Ant-Man and the Wasp, this threequel is directed by Peyton Reed and marks the beginning of Phase 5 of MCU. With a star cast of Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, Michelle Pfeiffer, Jonathan Majors, Bill Murray, this movie's going to be released on February 17th.
He can give us a second chance.
Top 4. Mission: Impossible: Dead Reckoning, Part 1. Directed by Christopher McQuarrie, Mission: Impossible: Dead Reckoning is going to be a 2-part movie, with Part 1 releasing on July 14th. This installment brings back familiar franchise faces like Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames, Rebecca Ferguson, Henry Czerny, and Vanessa Kirby, with Esai Morales playing the primary villain.
Oh, we come in peace.
Top 3. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Directed by James Gunn and starring Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Bradley Cooper, Dave Bautista, Karen Gillan, Palm Clemente, Will Poulter, Elizabeth Debicki, this movie will release on May 5th. We also know that Will Poulter is set to play Adam Warlock, who was teased at the end of Volume 2.
Guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
Saying goodbyes.
Saying hello.
You think?
Top 2. John Wick Chapter 4. Chad Stahelski and Keanu Reeves returns to this action franchise, and it will finally reach his theaters in 2023 after a 2-year delay caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. We don't know much about the film, except that John Wick is at war with and possibly presumed dead by the High Table.
I was the black sheep of the family.
Top 1. Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. The Oscar-winning animated Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse was a big hit with critics and audiences, and Across the Spider-Verse was one of the most anticipated of 2022, until it got moved to 2023. Shameik Moore will voice Miles Morales again, with Haley Steinfeld's Gwen Stacy and Oscar Isaac's Miguel O'Hara joining him. We also know that Issa Rae is set to voice Jessica Drew, and it's likely that Jake Johnson's Peter Parker will be back as well. Hope you guys liked our video, and comment down your most favorite movie to release in 2023. Also, please support us in all social media platforms. Links are given in the description.